Okay. Just make sure we don't have a battle there. And now, in our menu, we can look at Inskido, or Inskidlo, or Kill Binding. Skill Binding is fantastic to get some harder to obtain abilities. One of the big ones we'll make in the future is Sky Dart, if we don't have one drop early. But for the moment, we're going to use our snipers, along with the spell Thunderbolt. And this should make Take Flight. Which is a Dragoon Jump. And we're actually going to make 2 of those. One to have. And then one is going to get turned into I believe Helm Splitter. The best axe skill. If we have a lower defenses, it's either Woodchop and Thunderbolt 2 or lower defenses and Take Flight. We don't have a lower defenses. Lower defenses can be made by absolutely nothing. It is a drop spell only. Thunderbolt 2 needs Thunderbolt and Take Flight, though, and that is why we made a Take Flight. Thunderbolt plus Take Flight. Equals Thunderbolt 2. Thunderbolt 2 plus Woodchop. Makes Helm Splitter. It costs a lot. It's equipable at 18, and it does a large amount of damage and lowers defense. Other things we can bind. Again, accuracy plus 5. Accuracy plus 5 makes an accuracy 10. 2 Soul Spirits makes a Fireball. 2 Luna Spirits makes an Ice Dart, or an Ice Bullet. 2 Stellas makes a Thunderbolt, if for some reason we needed those. Outside of that, the skills we really want, we don't quite have yet. Like, don't have the component parts, they're not dropping it, and there aren't good ways to, or there aren't ways at all to make them. We did see at one point an archer skill drop called what was it? A Skewer Shot. Skewer Shot can be combined with Cyclone 2, which we really don't want to have the stuff to make yet, and that makes Arrow Dagger, a thrown weapon skill for Rogue, for the dagger. Other than that, right now, we're actually pretty good. We don't have the stuff to make everything we want to make. We can make Fireball 2s if we farm Soul Spirit 2. You can combine a Fireball with a Soul Spirit 2 to make a Fireball 2. The same way you can combine a Soul Spirit 1 with a Soul Spirit 1 to make a Fireball. The AE Fire attack is 2 Soul Spirit 2s. That makes Flame. Then if you combine a Soul Spirit 3 with the Flame you made, you upgrade it. Similar to Blizzard, you make Blizzard 2 with Blizzard and Luna Spirit 3. You make Cyclone 2 with Stella Spirit 3. and either sweep or compass. Not in cyclone, interestingly enough. Heal 2, you make with heal and HP plus 20. We just don't have the need for heal 2 yet. By the time we have the need for heal 2, we'll start making it. Healing wind we can make with cyclone and heal 2, which is a kind of interesting way to get there. Stat passives, once we start getting HP recovery, we can upgrade that by just combining it with itself. HP recovery 2 is 2 HP recovery 1s. HP recovery 3 is either 2 HP recovery 2s or a 2 and plus 100 HP. We'll get XP bonus, which is just totally not good. We'll start getting 2 rounds. You can make 3 rounds out of 2 rounds. For HP bonuses, you can't craft HP plus 20. HP plus 20 and a Luna Spirit makes an HP plus 30. 2 HP 30s or an HP 30 and a Luna Spirit makes an HP 50. 2 HP 50s makes an HP 100. HP 50 or a Luna Spirit 2 makes HP 100. And then for 150, it's 2 100s or a 100 and a Luna Spirit 3. MP is the same thing with MP plus the Luna Spirits. Magic attack, you just combine magic attack with Soul Spirit, and then magic attack with Soul Spirit 2, and then magic attack that you just made with Soul Spirit 3. Then you work your way up 5, 10, 20. Accuracy, 10 is where it stops. There is accuracy plus 30, but you can't craft it. Mobility is extra movement. Mobility 1 is drop only. When we start seeing mobility 1s, we'll be farming as many of those as we can, because they combine with themselves to make mobility 2. Or mobility plus 1 and raise mobility makes a mobility 2. You can make magic defense passives with magic shield. And other skills, attack type spells, just stuff we don't have the components for yet. Like we can make a blood sword, but that needs HP recovery or HP plus 50. We can get those as drops before too long. Triple slash, since we didn't get it from the boss in the last map we did, we can craft those with Flash Strike and Crescent Axe or Flash Strike and Cyclone, but that makes us have to farm Flash Strikes, which is why anytime we see Flash Strike, it's good. So we will probably make one of those, at least for Jeanne. Other than that, we're pretty good for moving forward. We are going to want some magic users. Having an entirely melee team will be horrible for the next map, but that's where we'll leave off. I'll see y'all later. Hello friends, and welcome back to France in Jeanne d'Arc. Today we are going to finish off the Orléans chapter by hitting up Terrell's. Last time we were here, we went through some of the free battle stages. We made some skills, and then I accidentally overwrote, or loaded a save that hadn't saved on in a while, and lost most of that. So I had to go back and kill a few more snipers for a few more meteor darts. Thankfully, it only took a few clears, and we're now here. Let's see what happens. And as usual, Jeanne runs out the door, not knowing if anyone's following behind her. And Leon, as always, is left behind. We are now in the Tyrell. Our goal is to defeat Glasdale. We cannot let anyone die. And for this map, we can actually bring 6 characters total. Let's see what we're up against. Starting in the 1 spot is Glasdale himself. He's a spear user. He's level 24. He has Pierce and Piercing Power. We have some Knighted Blades, Soul Spirit with Accuracy. We have an Archer or 2 with a Sniper and Skewer Shot. We have a Knight Lancer with Piercing Power and Leg Strike, which reduces your movement to 0 and is actually a stun. And we have 2 of those. What we don't have yet, but will have, are some gargoyles landing on other sides of the doors. We also have doors we have to bust down. One set there. We'll get into this hallway. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from these incredibly empty rooms. And then this set of doors before we get to our sniper and our boss. Stuff is going to converge on us in 3 parts. The first part in this little corridor and this landing, the second part in this corridor, and then should we make it through to this room without Glasdale coming and saying hello to us, everything that's left will be fought in this 4x4 grid. Since we get to bring 6 characters, we will bring Colette, Marcel, we have Rufus, Gilles, and Leon. This will give us a balance of magic and physical damage. Magic still kind of useful to burst things down from range. You'll notice Rufus at level 24 is now about where he should be on the map and is starting to pull away in terms of stats. He also has Helm Splitter, which costs a significant amount of MP, but when he starts using it, he will do significant amounts of damage. One of our main concerns is just making sure stuff dies before it can do too much damage to us. Since no one can die, we really just want to keep everyone alive. And this team is pretty good at that. The more accidental hits you take from stuff, the more you have to heal. The more you have to heal, the less damage you do. We have 18 turns, so we don't have to rush. But we really don't want to leave stuff alive if we can kill it. That is always going to be the best way to approach these maps. XP will get spread out a little bit. Colette can lag a little bit behind or off to the side, as he does have the +1 movement compared to everyone else. If you advance too far forward, you get the gargoyles. So if you just try to rush the doors, you'll get 2 gargoyles from the front and then a bunch of knights coming in from the back. Probably don't want this. Here is Helm Splitter. Just move forward, continuing to shoot things as we can. We have 1 knight left, who should come up and attack Jeanne. No arrow dagger yet. This is also where an AE heal starts coming in handy. We're not overly worried because we're going to spend some time beating down these doors. And we've given heal spells to everyone that has any sort of magical attack at all. Meteor Bolt cannot go through walls. The enemy will not do a whole lot through walls either. I don't want to waste any MP casting spells on the doors. They fall pretty easily. And the people in our front are who we want in the front. And now you see the reinforcements coming from the side. We have some more knights and some more lancers. They are... We'll look at their gear, but they should be equipped the same way everyone else is. Piercing power, leg strike. Accuracy, and it should be the same on the other side. Piercing power, leg strike, and accuracy. We want to limit the number of people that can be attacked by 2 or 3 enemies. It's not really a problem right now, as there's nothing in front of us. And we'll save our transforms for the boss. Bosses in this game actually hit pretty decently hard most of the time. Trash is useful for setting up Godspeed chains, but we're not worried about that because of the doors. He is soul, so I spill it. The question will be, can Marcel kill him? He can. enemy left. And he goes down. We can use a transform charge to start beating up on the doors. We're not going to. There's really nothing worth stealing out of here either. I think there are treasures on this map, hidden in the far hallways. This map is not where the best treasures can be. Since we are at full mana, we will throw a spell at the door. Doors do not have a element type, so they can be hit by anything. And as these doors are breached, we have new reinforcements. We'll take down the second door. Here's what Meteor Bolt can do. 75 to the boss, about 100 to everything else. A 3-target cyclone is pretty neat. We do want to make sure the sniper dies before the boss does. Glassdale can't do a whole lot. Wasting sniper on the guy you can very easily hit is not the wisest move. We're going to transform in and maybe have the range to kill the sniper. We might as well get her transforming. To get the fireball off. Got a skewer shot. Pass the burning rage to Rufus, who will miss. Meteor Bolt will hit. And a Thunderbolt will end it. For the stage being clear, 644 experience, 1500 bonus gold, another healing herb, and then a magical tonic. Get some level ups. Jeanne and Marcel now have their level 30 skills unlocked. Some level ups for a couple other members of our party. And we get the resolution scene. And who else but Talbot awaits us at the top. This map is awkward. Our goal is to defeat Talbot. Our loss condition is that everyone dies. We can once again bring 6 people, and this map looks like this. Up the center, there are enemies. This priestess will annoyingly heal everyone, and you cannot get to her without breaking through at least one of them. Then you can follow the staircase up, over to where there's more mobs, around and down to reach Talbot. Or you can take the left passage up a staircase to enemies where Talbot is, or you can take the right passage across the bridge where there is a treasure spot that gives you a unique lance up to the back row of enemies and to the Swordsmaster near Talbot. On this map, starting in the first position, is Talbot himself. He has a Warrior's Blade, // Spirit Sword, follow me, and he drops XP bonus. I think XP bonus is a guaranteed drop. I can't be sure. I'm certain that if it's not, we won't get it. We have some sword fighters with Soul Spirit. We have the Accuracy Night Blades. We have Counter and Crescent Arc on a Swordmaster and another Swordmaster. We have a Sniper, a Skewer Shot Archer, ×2. We have the worst part of the bottom part of the map, the Healing Wind, Heal, Magic Shield, Cure, where only Healing Wind and Heal is that important priestess. Then we have a Wizard, Magic Rust we're not going to care about, Blizzard we're going to care about a very small amount because of the way Blizzard works. And then 2 more Piercing Power Leg Strike Lancers, and then a third to round it out. The main problem is the width of this hallway is 1. The width of this 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 is 1, except on this platform where you stand and just throw nukes at everything over here forever. So you have to split up. And there is nothing on this side to fight until you reach the bottom half of the section that all your middle tier guys will be going through. And then on the left side, similarly, there is nothing until you reach this little pack. Sending everyone up the middle is bad. There is not enough movement space to the side. Rufus would be bad, except we're going to send him over to the left. By the time he makes it up these steps, we'll be a few turns in. We're going to send Colette alone to the right. And our center team is going to be people with ranged attacks. Because we absolutely need ranged attacks to kill stuff here. We may want to send Giel off to the left. The problem with that is that he moves faster than Rufus. But Rufus has to take point in the center of this mess if we want Rufus to actually accomplish anything. It works out much better to send our flank up the flank and not worry about having to spend 6 turns to deal with this in our 15 turn time limit. You'll notice stuff here is actually pretty serious. It's level 24 on level 23. It does have about a 50% chance to counter for a decent chunk of damage. We do want to drop a Meteor Bolt on that Priestess at some point. The easiest thing to bust through is this Sword Fighter. It also does the least amount of damage on a counterattack. Leon, unfortunately, cannot drop a turn 1 Cyclone. Blizzard would be great if she could drop it on turn 1, but since she can't, stuff will move out of good blizzarding position. Especially if we kill more than one thing. Or if we kill one thing and the others decide not to move the way we want them to. The enemy phase is just a lot of movement. The main goal is surviving the first couple turns down here while we move our team. Killing something every turn is great. That is optimal for the center path. I have no doubt that the two moving up our flanks can do what they need to do when they get to where they're going. Just want to have them engage the sides about the same time the rest of our team engages the center. And by center, I mean the center up top, not the center down below. Marcel will now be chasing down the priest and the sniper. Calais can deal with the Lancer easily enough. What we don't want is the sniper to just chain snipe him. It actually can hit him. Here's a helm splitter. That missed, because of course it did. Rufus getting stunned is unfortunate. The more things we can draw on the left side away from the bottleneck, the better. Rufus can take a lot of beating before needing to do something about it. Would have been great if Calais would have gotten a kill there. The treasure we discover is an assault blade. That is a different treasure than the one I found last time I was here. So it does look like the pool of items is not static. We're going to Meteor Bolt to get rid of this archer. The less it gets a chance to snipe, the better off Calais is. And if Rufus is in one of these three tiles, we can get a heal off on him. which we will absolutely plan to do on our next turn. And the enemy phase, more of the same. This Lancer put himself in a great position for us. We'll drop a heal on our dog. And we'll start moving up. Meteor bolting, getting healing wind is good. Meteor bolting the priests and sniper is what Meteor Bolt is essentially for here. We will be taking our time. We need Rufus to draw at least one more thing on the left side away. But while we're up here, we can shoot some stuff. If you come into this point with everyone in your party in the center, it gets real bad, and you just have to... I ended up having to use low-level nukes to kill Talbot, because I just couldn't reach him with anything. There should be a sparkly patch over here somewhere. And Jill has nothing to do except slowly move up towards the rest of the party. The enemy has absolutely no desire to engage us. Which is fine for us. Things we want to take note of. This attack range, he is theoretically able to hit us, but he is not moving to do that. And this attack range, which means movement to here, cast to anywhere up here. With any luck, we can get one of the sniper and or mage dead. Unfortunately, that's not going to work, so Leanne will take a bit of damage. Jill moving up the side. Rufus is just going to eat a healing herb or two. Doesn't actually need it. Would have thought there would be treasure over here. I guess maybe not. Again, don't have the maps for this place to know where some of that stuff is. It is interesting to know that you can get crescent struck from up here. the sniper down. Jeanne has terrible damage with her magic against casters. While she is useful at times, she is not useful for that. Rufus is going to go body block over there. Colette will, I believe, moving into attack range. Ooh, it will not pull Talbot. Soul +2 is nice. Starting to get the +2 elements is good. GL is close to being useful. What we want to kill next is the mage before he can start AEing us. One meteor bolt should do. Blizzard is pretty good. It's about the only useful thing he had. Cannot attack Talbot from there. Doesn't take a whole lot of damage from our magic attacks. However, he is really not capable of hitting our casters and our archer. So we're just going to sit up here, lob spells at him, and let Rufus deal with whatever's down at the bottom. No treasure. And with everything dead, we can try to skill shake down him. We pick up another copy of Triple Slash. I think we have 3 or 4 copies of that now. I thought we hadn't gotten any to drop. It turns out we did. And now we'll see if we get experience plus. We do, we get everything he had. And we have now completed the stage. And from the fight, we got 644 XP, 1500 gold, and an Erpow fruit. That almost certainly do have given a few levels. And now, the wrap-up cutscene for Orleans. And once again, Talbot escapes. And we will, in fact, learn how absurd the world is before too long. But before that, and back in England, looks like the English are turning people into different sorts of monsters. I assume we'll meet a few of them before too long. Roger is getting some more headaches. Seems to get him more around Georges. Roger definitely has a troubled side. As for us, we are headed off to the Cathedral of Rheims to get our silly little Dauphin coronated as king. And we're off. There's our target. It is somewhat far away at this point. The Ottawa Prairie, we will not be going to just yet. We could clear it. We definitely don't want to right away. We now have free combat zones open in the Bastille of the Augustin, but not Touré. We will have that after our next map, which will happen next time as we start Chapter 3. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you next time.